but you're a guy that truly touches the community. You know, tell us a lot about what, I mean, I don't think people know, like, Marcus has, every year he has, like, I always get an invite to the Christmas party. Like, I go to the Masterpiece Christmas. I've only been a couple times, but I always get an invite. Like, always, for years, I've always gotten the invite. Are you coming? The community events, he sets up in the park and feeds people. Like, this all Masterpiece time. This isn't like, this is everything Marcus does. Marcus, tell us a lot about what you do in the community.
Well, my thing is try to help rebuild, not really rebuild, or the community is already built, let's say that. But I knocked some couple bricks off some walls in the community when I was younger in the streets. So that means I tore down some buildings. So now I'm trying to rebuild and put a brick back in there. Whether the brick is old or new, but I'm trying to replace the brick. So therefore, when you sit out there and you take or receive from a community, now just not my community.
Yeah.
Everybody have a community. And I teach that to my students, that everybody have a community. And they say, well, what you mean by that, Mr. Allen? I say, well, the community is where you work at, that's a community. And where you live at is a community. Them two communities that you really, you're a part of. So if you're going to go inside a barbershop, which is let's say the cornerstone of the community right there, but you want to go and drain all the funds out of the barbershop and then take it to your home or your area where you live at. Like, what I'm saying is, let me clarify this right here. You go in to work and you cut hair, but you cutting hair over here in this community. So now you got paid in this community, but you go home and then you go get gas at home and you go to the grocery store at home in that community. So you never gave back to the community where you actually taking from. Okay, so that's why I say you got two communities to give back to, the one that you live in and also the one that you work in. Help that community out. It's not about, like, everybody keep thinking, and a lot of people on my side think it's the community is the west side. That's the community, and that's the community we talking about. No, it's multiple communities. Everybody have a community. Let's get that straight. So what I'm trying to do, even though I don't live in my community, I try to get back into my communities that I actually have businesses in, which is at different locations. I want to give back to them. I linked up with the school band over there, and it's mostly Hispanics. I wanted to give back to them. I probably didn't know none of the words that they was playing or to understand the music, but yet still though I'm a part of their community that I'm receiving something from. Yeah. So you have to give back to it. Don't just take from somewhere.